Hey guys, it's Allison from Allison's Notebook. If this is your first time joining us at Allison's Notebook, we talk about the awkward art of self-improvement, and really for me, that is just anything that I'm going through that I want to try to improve my life or myself, and then I share that journey with you guys. And today we're going to be talking about decluttering. I've been doing a whole decluttering challenge. I thought it was going to be 60 days. It looks like it's going to be a lot longer than that. This week I focused on cleaning out my nail polishes, my makeup and cosmetics, actually my whole entire medicine cabinet in my bathroom. So I cleaned out all of that. I was really excited to get to this part of decluttering. So if you guys want to see how I was able to declutter my cosmetics, my nail polish, and my medicine cabinet, then just keep watching. This is I think it's my fourth video, maybe my fifth video on decluttering, and like I mentioned in the intro, I was really excited to get to this week because I knew I was going to get rid of a lot of things. So I actually took a lot of photos this time. I haven't been great about doing that, but I wanted to document how much I was able to pare down. So let's just start with the nail polish. So I used to only have a few nail polishes, even though I had a lot of nail polish accessories and things that I've collected over the years. I had maybe 5 nail polishes, and then I had a friend who was going through a massive decluttering, and she was getting rid of all of her nail polish for $50. And I thought, well, you know, if I get 5 or 10 nail polishes out of that, it seems like it would be a pretty good deal. I would love to have more nail polish in my collection. And so I went to her house to go pick up those nail polishes, and I'm not kidding, there was over 100 bottles of nail polish. That was a few months ago, and I decided I would buy a tray. It's kind of a multi-level tray meant specifically for nail polish, and I decided whatever I could fit on that tray, I would keep, and that wouldn't be too much stuff for me. So I ended up donating about half of the nail polishes she gave me. I still ended up with 60 that could fit on that tray. I've done my nails maybe 3 or 4 times since getting all those nail polishes, and I've just been really wanting to get rid of all the ones that I don't want and don't use. I think it's unrealistic to think that I will use that many, and also I just don't want to keep that many things. And that's part of what this whole thing is about. So I went through all the nail polishes and I kind of grouped them into categories by color and type, and then I picked my favorites out of each of those categories. So you'll see in the pictures I'm showing that I looked at all of the purples and I decided which I wanted, all of the reds and oranges, which ones I wanted. There's a lot of holographic nail polishes in there and glitters, which I love, and I picked, I think, 2 or 3 that I decided to keep after that. So all in all, I was able to fit all of those nail polishes into a small basket with all of my nail accessories. And I still think that it's a very generous sized nail polish collection. I painted my nails with one of the colors in there and topped it off with a holographic top coat. And I'm really happy with how it looks, and I think I'm gonna have enough nail polish to last me for many, many moons. So the next thing I did that I was also really excited about was decluttering my makeup collection. Now, you guys have seen me do a few makeup videos on my channel. I'm obviously not a makeup channel. I love makeup, but I don't wear a ton of it all the time, although I do wear, I think I wear some makeup every single day. I have a bad habit of going to a Walgreens or CVS, mostly drugstore, even Target or Walmart if I'm there to stop and pick something up. I have a really bad habit of just browsing the cosmetics section, whether or not I really need to. And I love buying lipsticks. I wear a lot of lipstick, and I gravitate towards the same colors every single time. So I'm gonna show you guys a photo, and I think a lot of this decluttering process for me has been about not only decluttering in general, but like removing duplicates and just becoming more aware of how much I actually own. But in this photo I'm gonna show you guys, I'm wearing 2 colors of lipstick, one on one side of my lips and one on the other, and you literally can't tell at all. So I definitely made some decisions on what I wanted to keep and give away. I think I went from about 10 lipsticks down to about 3, but I'll show you guys exactly how much I pared down in all of the photos as I'm talking. I also had a lot of, had a few kind of small palettes. I took photos of most of them, but then when I was cleaning out other areas, I found more. So a lot of what they have at the drugstore are like those small palettes. It's like 3 or 4 colors. They're meant to all go together, and I think that those palettes that I had were probably 5 years old or more. They're just things that I've carried around with me for a long time. I have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette that I really, really like. And I also have a small Wet n Wild palette that is okay. In the video, I think I showed you guys that I kept that. I'm actually going to get rid of that too because I feel like the Jaclyn Hill palette, even though it's huge, has everything I need for when I want to do eye makeup or eyeshadow. I usually just do, when I'm wearing eye makeup, I do like concealer and I do powder and then I do liner and mascara and the winged liner, and that's all that I do. Which brings me to another point, which is how many winged liners I had that were black. So I think when they start to run out, I just buy a new one. But then I know that the one that was starting to run out isn't totally out yet. And so I still have 4 liquid liner eye pens, and I'm going to keep all of them because I do want them to run out, but at least now they're all organized and consolidated in one place, and I will not be buying more until all of those are completely dried up. I also decided to get rid of some of my mascara. I had a couple of duplicates and a couple that I just never used because they're uncomfortable or they don't look very good. I was able to donate some of the cosmetics that I had. Most of it I had to throw away because it was old and used and unsanitary. So then to get to the rest of the bathroom, I have a couple of drawers in my bathroom on either side of my sink, and I also have the medicine, I called it a medicine cabinet in the intro, but it's a medicine closet. It's just a towel, a linen closet in my bathroom. And when you move from one place to the other, you usually clean out all of those things. But the longer you live somewhere, the more you collect all that stuff, especially when you're in a relationship or married, living with someone. We just had a lot of things that had expired, things that we haven't used in a long time. A lot of our first aid kit stuff I did decide to go ahead and keep. So I'm going to show you, again, some slides as we go, as I'm talking about things, what I found, how I cleaned it up. Again, to repeat what I said earlier, a lot of cleaning all of this out was just becoming aware of what I have. I had probably about 10 black headbands, and I don't wear headbands. The only reason why I use headbands is to push my hair back when I'm washing my hair or during my makeup. I don't even know where all those things came from or why I would buy more than just 1 or 2. So I got rid of all of the headbands except for 1. And then I kept 2 skinny headbands because those break a lot. And then because so many of those were just unused completely, I am donating those as well. The other thing I thought was funny that I'll show you guys in the pictures is how much travel size toothpaste and tooth items we had. I think every time you go to the dentist, they give you a sample packet of some things. So I think we had probably about 15 travel size toothpaste, and many of them were not opened. So that's another great thing I'll be able to donate. So as far as my process for all of this, I know I've just been talking about what I cleaned out, but I am going to provide some worksheets like I've done with all of the other decluttering videos I've done so far. But the process for all of this, for me, was a little less planned out than going through my clothes or going through my paperwork and going through my books. I didn't have to think about it as much because I had so many items when it came to cosmetics, nails, and what was in that linen closet. So the first step when you're cleaning all this stuff out, of course, is to take everything out and see what you have. The next thing you want to do is to categorize everything. So that was really helpful for me, especially in the linen closet, which was a pretty big area, to say, here's, bathroom self-care items. Here's all of the toothpaste and dental items. Here's all of the sunscreens that we have, and all of those kinds of things. So sorting it will really help you. And then after you've sorted it, in the linen closet especially, what things are just plain worn out, what things are expired, what bottles of lotions are just really old and disgusting and you need to get rid of them. And then after you've gone through all of that, you'll probably have a bin of trash and a bin of things you want to donate. Then decide if there's anything else you can get rid of because you either don't use it or just because you're really trying to intentionally pare down. So I was able to get rid of probably half of what I have, whether it be trash or donations, and that allowed my closet and my drawers to look just much more clean because I don't have that much more stuff. So I really consider all of this decluttering that I've been doing kind of a round one. The more I declutter, the more I feel willing to let go of. Even since I made that decluttering video for my clothes, I've gotten rid of more shoes and more clothes. So I'm really excited to see how much more I can simplify as I go along in this process. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to opt in down below. If you want to get all the worksheets for this, you can get on my email list. You'll be notified anytime I make a new video, and you'll be getting those worksheets as well as I go along. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below on any decluttering tips or questions you have, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Even my cat loves your show.